Hello everybody, this is Walcrawl, continuing our All Achievements Hollow Knight Guide. We are here in God Home, and we're about to do the 4th Pantheon. Now, the 4th Pantheon is hard, this 3rd Pantheon is hard, and just as a little bit of information, I would probably recommend doing the bindings up to here. In the first, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bindings done. And try to get those done in the first 3 Pantheons before moving here. I mean, you could do, theoretically, 4 bindings here, 4 here, and 4 here. So if you can end up doing 7, isn't that what I said? 7? You can unlock like 3 more masks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It may be 8 when you hit that last one. So there's 4 of them you could be like, oh, I hate that one. I'm not going to do it. So I think I misspoke in the last video and said to try to get them here. And I guess, again, theoretically, you could do all the bindings here and all the bindings here for this one. But anyway, this one is definitely more challenging, but we can do it. And I'm going to go through it without doing the bindings this time. This is my charm setup. I've got the Unbreakable Strength charm, the Shaman Stone charm, Quick Slash, and the Soul Catcher charm. I totally understand when people have their specific ways they love to do it. It may affect my strategy as opposed to yours just a little bit, like if you're real soul heavy or real nail heavy or whatever, but that's my kind of balanced charm layout. So I'm going to jump in here. No bindings. Let's just begin. Let's hear what they have to say, how they're going to taunt me a little bit in the beginning, and we'll do this. Okay, what do you got to say? Oh no. O gods of Hallowness, graciously thee open the way to this greatest of pantheons. Thy voices grow closer, and thy resonance draws us ever higher. Pray will we, attune will we, until that spark of divine light shines from the deepest darkness. Huh. I forgot. I thought they were going to be rude. Okay. Enraged Guardian is a whole lot like just the normal one. Try to stay close to him. Ow. And you can definitely get an Abyss Shriek in on him. And so a little hop if he calls the stuff down. And just try to stay nice and tight and in close. The Lost Can kind of sucks. You're going to just try to get like a couple hits in each time and focus on these balloons. You do not want to have to deal with them any longer than possible. I mean, you just want them gone. So I just focus on getting the Lost Can 1 or 2 hits and a balloon hit. So it's like pow, pow, and balloon. And I've got a little extra time, so pow, pow, balloon. Ooh, he got me. He does have, what's good is the Lost Kin can give you trouble. No Eyes is next, and you can use No Eyes as kind of a refuel. Because, I don't know. No Eyes doesn't have a strange map or anything in this Pantheon, so that's good. These balloons are trying to get me. Getting some serious balloon problems. Ooh. Gotta clean them out. Alright, come on. Okay. Now he takes a little while. So it's just that pop, pop. Look for the balloon or hit the balloon and then try to get 1, 2, 3 hits in. Oh, basically 1 or 2. It's rare for 3. Alright. If you need a lot of soul at this point, I would just single strike. And this is a safety point right here. You will never ever get hit right here unless you jump up or something. So if you're trying to kill No Eyes more quickly, then you can use your Great Slashes. But if you're wanting to use this moment to kind of refuel, then I would just hit him with the basic strikes. That way, more souls coming into you, and more opportunities to go back down right to this spot and heal. Also, something that I'm doing, it's probably smartest not to chase No Eyes very much. It's better to just stay here, and basically if you can see her from right here, it's okay to jump out and try to get her. I jump up and do an Abyss Shriek right here at this little spot, and hit, and then you double back, and then dash through. Double back, dash through, double back, dash through. I'm saying it wrong, but same thing. And then dash pals, double back, dash, double back, dash, double back. So, alright, he got me. He also allows for a whole lot of time. He's like, whoa, and then he blows up. So you can get like 5 heals in on him before you move in to this next fight. Now, this guy, the White Defender, is significantly harder than the Dung Defender because you don't stagger him by hitting him with the, when he's underneath the ground. That doesn't work anymore. So, and step away and then just kind of zigzag back and forth as he does this. You just like a hit, step back, a hit, step back. Ooh, Chewbacca. Up he goes into the air, and Chewbacca, boom, step back. See how I'm just, yeah, that last one I didn't do real well, but dash through, and this does give an opportunity to Abyss Shriek. I did it a little too late. Okay, and you can always go and retreat into the very side corners of the playing area. That allows you the best opportunity for a heal. It's not entirely safe, but it is your best place to be. Alright. And we got him soon. Come on, my dude. Alright, let's heal back up. Hit the wall. And now we get our little breaky break. So jump in the water. Get it all back up. And then here we go. Okay, I hit this guy with an Abyss Shriek right away. Use that L pattern. Ooh. And basically, you just really have to just get him down on the ground the first time. And then it's trivialized after that. So you're going to go ahead and make sure you hit him and heal up. This is a total refill boss. It seems scary, but it's a refill boss. So just keep hitting him, and let's get him all the way to where we want him. Like we just have all our stuff. Yeah, you just have to keep hitting him or he will jump back up and cause you pain. So I get an Abyss Shriek, I get a second Abyss Shriek, I jump away, I shoot 2 times, and he's toast. And then you just do it again. So hit him once, and you just rebuild your soul back up. If he happen to hit you, get a couple heals in. We just do this again. Darn. I didn't get my Abyss Shriek. I don't know why. So I didn't do it quite right. Try to get 2 Abyss Shrieks in on him. Now he's going to be toast. He shouldn't get back up again, but I want to make sure I have enough time to go ahead and get all the soul I want from him by the time it moves on to the next fight. So now I've done that, and here we go. On to the next one. Bye-bye. Okay, here's Markoth on the ground without his super irritating map. So it's best to stay down here and not chase Markoth. Not a big fan of this guy. If you trap him there, it's okay. Just take some damage because he hates getting trapped in there. You can lay out so much pain. All right. And I use my dash slashes to finish him off the rest of the way. Okay, I think the Watcher Knights are next. And I'm going to go ahead, when it's about halfway in, you can go ahead and do that, and then just lay into him. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm going to get a heals in. Alright, and come over here and meet this guy. So wham, wham, wham. Yep. You can get a Fish Shrieks in. Alright. And they got me, they got me. Man, you're gonna give me trouble. Okay, get a couple of heals in. Yeah, they take some doing. If you got them both lined up, that can be a good time to a good time to like shoot them with the Shade Soul attack, because they are you know, they're both in the same place. They are really staggered right now, so which makes it tricky for me. But we're almost done with him, because this one's going to be dead shortly. And then we'll just be fighting the one. When you have just one left, try to use that opportunity, if you're not like really hurting, to get some heals in. Like step over and heal. You know, once they commit to a rolly move, you can usually stay far enough away that you're not going to be in danger of their like normal sword strikes. So that's a good thing to do. Boom, flying across. Okay, who is next? I think it's... Oh yeah, it's you. Okay. And jump dash through, shoot him if you have the soul. And he's a lot harder to reach than... you just don't have nearly as much time to get to him. And unless you had something like Long Nail or Mark of Pride on, which I don't think is worth it just for this one fight, but I know a lot of people favor Long Nail as their kind of final 2-notch charm, and that's totally cool if that's you. You will definitely have a little bit of a help on this particular fight. So just kind of keep moving. And to a degree, he's just going to take some familiarity of where he's coming from. Back here is a good time to heal, because those things unwind and won't hit you right there. Now, as soon as we put him into his final phase, he's going to come smashing down. We will not try to hit him at all as he does this. And see where the 2 rows of people are that are like watching us? Dash through, shoot, shoot. You're going to dash like right in here. That's going to be where you go back and forth. And you kind of, as soon as one dash is done, you're going to hop up and dash the other direction. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and charge up a Great Slash. Dash, so I'm right between their heads, or right at the top of their heads. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. He may stop at any moment. 7. Okay. So somewhere between 6 and 10. I shouldn't have gone for that one. Alright. If he's above you, it's a little easier, because usually the things come from above and they let you dash away from him. They're oftentimes lower if he's on the bottom level. And so that's hard. Okay, it's Pure Vessel time. The Pure Vessel sucks. The Pure Vessel is not a fun little best friend. I need to have a specific Pure Vessel fight video, but I'm going to go ahead and do this and just talk it through a little bit. Pure Vessel has these attacks, and I mean, basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do this arch jump away from him, and then when he appears, you'll actually have to adjust already in the air to what he's doing. Otherwise, at least in the way I fight him, otherwise he can appear and you don't have enough time to react. But curling upward like this can you can react more appropriately. I had the worst time with him until I really leaned into that particular style of getting away. He has a certain thing where he shoots blades out at you, and you jump, and then you kind of time it to where you go right through the blades. He has a particular attack where he swings like several times, and it's a huge attack. And you'll try to pogo him off to his other side and get him. On that one, a lot of times it's better not to go ahead and engage your second jump, because there's this little dip when your second jump happens, and that allows him to more likely hit you. He also can jump down and cause these beam columns to come up, and you can hopefully, when he's doing that, you can see that he's coming down, and you can land right on top of him and pogo him a couple times. He also just dashes towards you, and you can hop over him and hit him in his backside a couple times. Next, he kind of gets to a phase where he charges in the middle and makes these big things erupt everywhere. You're typically safe right outside the explosion point of the really big circle that he first creates. So I go right to the outside of it. I dash in, I wail on him, but I watch behind me to see if a smaller orb of hitting is there. And if it is, I'll dash immediately out, or at least I will attempt to. Each hit he makes takes 2. His final phase, he'll pull back his cloak and reach like 3/4 of the way across. And if you're there, hopefully you can dash all the way over, doing your jump attack like I was talking about. You can jump over and reach him in pogo. Now, the only one that doesn't really require a jump attack back and is when he just appears on the ground and charges up the orbs that blow up. And in that case, you'll just fall to the ground and place yourself on the outside of the really big charging area and warp in and pow, pow, pow. So let's see it, but this probably needs a more in-depth video that just addresses the pure vessel himself. He's a doozy. He's not an easy dude to manage. So I go ahead and hop, and I'm hopping, pogo, pogo. I'm hopping, and dash through because of blades. I didn't time that right. Hopping already, and get 2 hits in. All right, you can get 1 heal in. Sometimes you can risk a second one, but it's sometimes really hard to know you can get it. All right, see, I didn't do a second one there. If he parries you, he's going to come back with another hit. All right. There, he's right at the edge, hit, and I got to dash out because he was going to put it right on my head. And dash in, and he's not this time going to do it, but I hadn't reset it yet. So I'm going to get my 1 heal in, and then dash. There's his thing right there. Pow. Not going to do my double. Pow, pow. There. I'm going to actually follow that up with one of those. Pow. And he is toast. That's not an easy fight. That is a pain in the butt fight. And he feels super fast, and it's like it's coming out of nowhere all the time, and you're like, whoa. But that's what you do, and hopefully later on I'll try to have a video it's just the pure vessel, just the final ones that are in these pantheons. So basically a little cutscene. It's like, wow, you're all looking up. Something's weird up in the sky. And there's your Pantheon. It's done. And doing that gives you your final 112%. Your final percent you just got. And that gives you the Soul and Shade achievement. Hopefully you got it. Great job. You can do this. You can. The Pure Vessel took me a long time of just practicing. When you reach him, when you reach any of these bosses that are the final bosses, You can then go to you can then go in here to the Hall of Gods, and you can see their statue, and you can practice them specifically. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make all these bosses. I haven't been here before. They're like, I haven't addressed these statues yet. So, but you can down here at the bottom, I'm making them all appear. And up at the top, though, that's going to be where your pure vessel is. The absolute radiance is hidden in there until we see him for the first time. You can fight Nightmare King Grim and Grim there. You can fight the pure vessel now. Once you've reached it, you can practice him right here. And you can fight Sly here. You can fight Nailmaster Shio. And you can fight Oro and Mado right there. So all of these bosses you can practice, the ones that you've seen so far. And the only one you haven't seen at this point, if you're following my guide, is the Absolute Radiance. Well, that's not true. There's a couple in the Pantheon of Halonest that some versions. There's the Flying Nosk, and there's also the Sisters of Battle, which is all three Mantis Lords at once. And then there's some different map versions of things in the Pantheon of Halonest as well. All right, so that was the 4th Pantheon. Hopefully it works for you. Thank you so much for following along. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can try to jump in there and let you know. All right, hit me up with a like, with a comment, with a subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. See ya.